In this video on GetResponse, we're going to look at importing contacts from an Excel database. So we can add the contacts by clicking here, or we can go to the drop-down menu and click Import Contacts. I'm going to be importing the contacts, a fictional name here, from a database. This database was taken from the DonorSnap software, and this first line here are the headers in the default export from DonorSnap. And this is a fictional contact complete with a fictional email and everything else that came out of DonorSnap. So we're going to import this individual into GetResponse. So the way we do that is first we make sure that we're in the right campaign. If you need to change your campaign, you can go to the campaigns list and select the campaign that the person needs to be in. Then we're going to go to Contacts, and we're going to import contacts. First thing we're going to see here is that I have already certified that my list is permission-based and meets all the anti-spam policies of GetResponse and the date and time that I accepted it. You have to accept these terms in order to be sure that everything is okay. And here's an import contact status that I had previously gone to import. So we can either copy-paste contacts, we can upload them from a file, including Excel files, comma-separated values, and text files, or we can take them from another service where your contacts may exist already, including Google. We're going to click Upload File, Browse, and my file is on the desktop under Fictional Contacts. And we're going to click OK, and we're going to go Import Contacts. And when we get here, the very first option that we want to look through everything in here is that the first row contains the column names. Just like in the Excel document here, this first row is all the column names. And so we have to tell GetResponse that that's the case. And when we do that, this headers bit comes up here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to expand all the fields so that everything in here is what was in Excel. And then we're going to match up company with company, first name, last name, and email, which is down here. And then we're going to click Next. And when we come here, we have two options. The first is that we can select a different campaign if we want to, and the second one that we can do is turn a confirmed opt-in on or off. The confirmed opt-in will send a message to the email of the contacts that get imported, asking them if they want to be a part of this particular campaign. And we can preview what that message says, and they allow you to confirm the subscription right here. I don't recommend doing that simply because it gives your contacts a chance not to receive emails from you, even though they may have donated to you in the past. So I turn this off. And the next thing we're going to do is click Advanced Options, and this we have the default Update Only or Add New Contacts Only. This will only update the information for any contacts that are already in the system. This will add only contacts that are not in the system, and this will do both. So I just leave it on default, and we're going to click Finish Import. Okay. So when we import a list, the compliance department will verify the list before we can be able to start sending messages, and that can take up to 2 business days. On other times that I've used this for importing contacts, I haven't had any problems with this. So when we go back to the dashboard here, we can now go into Contacts and search Contacts. Now, the contacts that I had just added are not going to be visible in this campaign because the compliance department has yet to ensure them. And note that I do have one contact in the campaign. That contact was added through the Add Contacts button. And this is just very simple. You select the right campaign, add their first and last name and an email address, and you can assign any custom fields that you'd like that you have already created. Right here I only have company, and I'm going to close that. The contact that I added through this step is what is here under Search Contacts. And when I select the right campaign, and I have no segments loaded here, and I click Search, it brings up the fictional contacts, name, email address, the date that I added them, along with the campaign they are added to. And we can export that list as a CSV file, an XML or XSL file, give it a name, and go ahead and export it if we want to. Now that we have a contact in this particular campaign, we can go ahead and we can create a message that is sent to that particular contact. And that's what we'll look at in the next video.